Hello everyone, my name is Vince Reed, and if you're looking at the screen it says My PeopleString Journey. Well, I've been in PeopleString for a little bit of time now, and it's been a while since I actually showed you guys how everything was going with me. And also I wanted to use this time to really show you how to really utilize the training center. If you could only imagine, I get hundreds of emails every single day from different members pretty much asking me how I did it, or more importantly how to essentially utilize some of the functions on PeopleString. So I wanted to really explain to you how the training center works, because a lot of the questions that I get are already on the training center. I think that there's just an issue as far as knowing where to go to get those answers. So I wanted to show you guys that today. So let's kind of get right into it and show you guys how you can get some of those answers. All right, so I was actually today, it was pretty funny. I was on the training center, and I was actually clicking through one of the videos, and I came across my first 70 days with PeopleString. And just so you guys know, whenever I do anything, especially when it comes down to a home business opportunity, I don't do a lot of business opportunities. More so, I look for ways to connect, network with other networkers. And PeopleString was cool because just like Facebook or Twitter, it was a way to connect, but they also paid you, so it was pretty cool. So whatever I do, I always document my growth, to see if it's going to work or to see if it doesn't work. And normally it's cool, and I can kind of look back and see things that I did right and wrong. So that's really how this came about. I had no idea that it was going to be something that a lot of people like to look at and see kind of, my journey as far as with PeopleString. But as you can see, this is a video, my first 70 days with PeopleString. And going back to this video, I was just kind of laughing because it was just cool to see this as you kind of look back as time passes on. But you can see I had 3,092 free members and 63 entrepreneurs. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. So I went today because I really don't pay attention to a lot of the numbers. I more so just do what I do, and things just kind of happen. But you can see, direct front line close to 1,200, 25 entrepreneurs, which has grown to over 140 people, direct entrepreneurs, and over 9,762 free members, which is, pretty cool to look at now. So, that's kind of where I am today. And, I definitely encourage you to do the same. Document your growth, show exactly what you're doing, and make sure that you're able to show that to other people in your business. So what I wanted to do first is show you how to really work the Learn PeopleString website and obviously the training center. Now the first thing you should know is that you can pretty much search for anything. There's so much content, so much information on the site. You can pretty much do a search, and all the articles relative to that particular search will come up. But what I want to do first is kind of take you through the tabs and show you how it works. If you click on the video tab, you'll see a lot of the articles that I have that have videos in them, so you can kind of watch those and learn. As you can see, I like to look at other people who do a lot of YouTube videos. I love YouTube. It's one of my favorite ways to market. I like to put their videos up and show other people, the information that they have to better help you understand how things work. So you can see a lot of the YouTube stars videos, obviously a lot on the way that you think. You can obviously see how, I documented my growth in PeopleString. Now, those are regular videos, but the training videos are really cool, and I definitely encourage you to take a look at them because it's really going to answer a lot of the questions that you have. A lot of you who are just now getting to know me, you might not know, but for probably around 2 to 3 months, I pretty much did a lot of the trainings for PeopleString 3 days a week. And I actually had one of those webinars recorded, and I put that on here. So this is about an hour webinar of one of the webinars that I used to do for PeopleString when I was doing the trainings 3 days a week. For the company. So definitely take a look at that. It really takes you from A to Z, explaining all the things that you need to understand as far as with PeopleString. Obviously things change, so obviously stay up to date and current with what's going on. You can see here, some other videos on search engine optimization, landing page strategy, form marketing. If you want to learn how the compensation plan works, the differences between free and entrepreneur, you definitely want to look at this video. I encourage everyone to look at the Fast Start Guide video. That's a really quick video to explain to you exactly what you need to do to start getting, people in your string and how everything works. So really take a look at that, and then obviously the 3-part video here is a training series that will really give you everything that you need as far as getting started. So those will answer a lot of the questions that you have. And if you click on the mindset, if you don't know by now, the way you think really is going to determine how much money you make pretty much in anything. And I know, especially for me, when I first got started in this industry, a lot of the leaders always talked about personal development and the way that you think. And at first, it kind of sounded like, man, these are just kind of wishful thinking. But, in reality, these are the things that really create your foundation. These are the things that are really going to prepare you. It's like training. These are going to prepare your mind for the journey that you're going to have. Because like anything, any business, okay, it's going to take time for you to grow. You have to prepare your mind for that journey. So these are great articles and videos that also will explain to you different ways to really approach the home business industry. As you can see, how to approach your business and, all types of different things from, 50 laws of attraction quotes, which I love to look at all the time. And then over here, you can click on marketing. And, one of the things that I really want to do is show you how you can duplicate your business. Okay, if you're going to have growth, you have to really learn how to at least master one form of marketing. And there's everything here, even to, different scripts that you can use for different forms of marketing. For your business, landing page strategy, free classified ad places where you can advertise your business. Here's a great article on how to basically schedule your day. Okay, how you can get up every day and know exactly what you're going to do to build your business. Video marketing strategies, and there's also just so many little things that I put in there that is sure to help you, bring some extra people into your business. And here you have the Leaders tab, which I definitely encourage you to take a look at, a lot of these individual stories. Okay, these are great stories from a lot of the leaders within PeopleString. And what's cool about it, a lot of them have their own websites and their own links that you can kind of take a look at and see what they're doing. Dale's story is great. Tim, an awesome story. You have Ted and Timo. These are all great leaders in PeopleString. You have Chase Swift's awesome marketer. Dr. Lenny, and he's one of the top marketers, in PeopleString. So definitely go to his site and take a look at it. You have, Wayne and Sherry, another great leader, and Ken. These are all great leaders that I definitely encourage you taking a look at and, seeing what got them to, where they are today and how, how they were able to bring people into their business. And a lot of these tools will help you grow pretty much any business. And you can come here and look at some of the general articles, but really, most importantly, take a look at the FAQ section. If you're asking a lot of questions, you want to search for the answers, because for one, that's going to really make you self-sufficient, and that's how you want the people in your business to be. You want them to be able to find the answers because that's going to empower them. That's going to help them be able to get the answers that they need to the people in their business. So as you can see here, everything that you need from 7 FAQ video, which will basically explain some of the questions you may have, from what do you do when you haven't received your card in the mail, to why sometimes when you sign up people, they're still showing red in your back office. So definitely come to the FAQ section and take a look at these questions before you really give up. The answers are right there for you. And if you want to learn more about me, you can go here and click on About Vince. And also, if you want to see the calendar and the schedule of webinars for PeopleString, you can click on the calendar button, and that's going to take you right there. So you can get an update on all the things going on with PeopleString. So that's pretty much the Learn PeopleString site. Also, if you haven't already, definitely want to opt into the 5-day marketing bootcamp training. It's going to give you some basic strategies to start to build your business, as well as, when I do some of my vault trainings and some of my underground trainings, which, definitely if you haven't been to one, I encourage you to make it to one of them. They're, really the underground thing, what's working, right now in the industry. It's going to really give you that advantage over a lot of the other marketers today. You can also connect with me. I'm on Twitter. You can connect with me at twitter.com/Vince Reed, and I'm on Facebook, and you can get there at facebook.com/Vince Reed 32, and also make sure you get to my YouTube channel where you can get a lot more information, and that's just youtube.com/mailbox cashbox. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully it's will benefit you and let you know exactly how you can get the answers that you're looking for. My name is Vince Reed, and I hope you're having a great day. Take care, and I will be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.